Good morning, McAvinnue's School. Mr. Domina finally here, handling another edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements. We had mega technical difficulties, but we have solved the problem, and McAvinnue's morning announcements are back. Remember, we do them on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week, and I'm very excited to be able to do the long-awaited edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements. That's the November edition of morning announcements. So let's get to it. We have lots to cover today. Today is Monday, November 8th, 2021. That's right. We have things that we have to talk about because we have not come together in our virtual morning announcements for so long. However, we are going to start like we always do by coming together as one unified collective school, showing our ultimate sign of respect by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. So let's stand up. Turn your voice off, get your right hand over your heart, and make sure to face the flag in your classroom. It's the ultimate thing that you can do to show the ultimate sign of respect. If you happen to hear my voice and you're out in the hallway getting your things ready to go for today, just remember to pause, and you can put your right hand over your heart. Even if you don't see the flag, it's completely fine to do that to show your ultimate sign of respect. So let's get to it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amazing job, everyone. We are moving right into McAvinnue's yoga pose of the week. It is one of my all-time favorites. It is a yellow pose, which involves some level of movement, not a ton of yoga-based movement. It also involves using our imagination. It is called the magic massage. So the goal of the magic massage is to restore our energy, make us feel a little bit more relaxed. If we have any tension that we're holding inside our bodies, we can release it. And this is a great way to take care of ourselves so that we can have the best day possible at school. The movements are very simple. We start in the seated mountain pose, which is your bottom in your chair, your feet flat on the floor, and your hands in your lap. And at this particular time, you want to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and release it. And at this particular point, you want to take your hands and your fingertips in particular and start on top of your head. And you want to move in circular motions, nice and gently, nice and soft. Remember to take a deep breath in and release it. You also now want to move down to your ear area, doing the same circular motion to your neck. Nice job. And you want to go right to your shoulders and make sure that you keep those shoulders nice and loose. Remember to breathe. Take a deep breath in and release it. And you want to now move all the way down to your hands. So I massage one hand at a time using the opposite hand to kind of rub in that circular motion. And I switch hands. Ooh, all right. So that is the magic massage. It is a very easy yoga pose and technique for you to be able to do so that you can get your body and minds working together as one. Remember, you just don't have to do the yoga pose of the week during morning announcements. You can do it anytime you want when you need to get that tension out and feel a little bit more relaxed. It'll also increase your focus. So we'll do this again on Wednesday. Remember, on Friday, we don't do yoga because it is time to get our bodies and minds working together as one in a fun way through Friday Dance Party. I'm excited to bring that back as well. Nice job, everyone. All right, we're moving on to birthdays. We have lots of birthdays to cover. I know students were concerned since we haven't done morning announcements in about 30 days that what about my birthday that you missed? You missed my birthday on this particular time. Are you going to read all the birthdays that were missed during morning announcements? Unfortunately, we do not have enough time to be able to do that. We would have the extra super long edition of morning announcements, but I do have something very special planned either this week or next week for all of the birthdays that we have missed prior to today's morning announcement. So we have some birthdays to cover. And remember, when we're at the Monday edition of morning announcements, we cover the Sunday birthdays as well as the Monday birthdays. On the Wednesday edition of morning announcements, we cover the Tuesday birthdays, the Wednesday birthdays, and the Thursday birthdays. And on the Friday edition, we cover the Friday birthdays and the Saturday birthdays. So let's see if there's any Sunday birthdays that we missed. All right, so Sunday, November 7th, we had 3 birthdays at McAvinue. That's Bailey in room 104, Aiden in room 212A. That's pre-K morning edition. And we also have Ava in room 102. All right, those are our Sunday birthdays on the 7th of November. We have 2 birthdays on Monday, November 8th, which is today. That's Jacqueline in room 205. And we also have Tiara Lise in room 212A, another pre-K morning edition of birthdays. So get your birthday round of applause hands ready to go so we can start off these birthdays in full McAvinue style for today's birthday to start out, but we can also celebrate yesterday's birthday. All right. Let me get my sound effects ready to go. All right, round of applause hands. All right, so if today's your birthday, hopefully you will have fun with your family and friends, celebrating safely and responsibly. And if yesterday was your birthday, hopefully you had fun too and had a nice time. The weather was beautiful. It was a beautiful fall day, so can't celebrate your birthday looking for anything better than what we had yesterday. So happy birthday to everybody that's on the list. Remember, more birthdays to come on Wednesday. All right, everybody. McAvinnue's joke of the day. Here we go. Ooh, look at Mr. Domina's Bitmoji in the corner. Kind of looking like me. Has a gray hat on today, and I have a tan hat. My glasses look a little bit different. He's got a hoodie on in my Bitmoji picture, and I have a McAvinue warm-up jacket on. So kind of similar. All right. Here is the joke of the day. What key has legs but can't open a door? So think about that one. It's a tough one. What key has legs but can't open a door? Do you have your guess, prediction, or suggestion locked in your mind? Let me check. Yep, looks like everybody's ready to go. The answer is a turkey. A turkey. A turkey has legs, right? Definitely has legs. It has a key in its name, right? But it can't open a door. That's it. That is the joke. That is a joke. It's a kind of a Thanksgiving themed joke. So think about that. A turkey has a key in its name. It has legs and it can't open a door. All right, that's McAvinnue's joke of the day. Remember to share it with family and friends to get them to smirk, to get them to smile, and better yet, to get them to laugh. That's the whole point of doing these jokes. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I did say this joke, read this joke to my daughter last night, who's in 6th grade. Was not impressed. She actually said, Dad, please don't share that joke with your students. They're not going to like it. So hopefully you did like it today. If not, I'll have to take my daughter's advice moving forward. But that is a good joke. All right, everyone, let's move on. All right. Oh, and I forgot to share the graphic. We haven't done these for 30 days, and normally I have a graphic that supports the joke. And today's joke has to do with a turkey, and take a look at that turkey. Strutting through the fields, has a headband on, and it has sneakers on, but I guess what? It can't open a door, right? It has a key in its name, but no key in its wing, I think. No hand. Can't open a door. All right, that's it. All right, moving on. So we have a little slow transition on that one. We have some good news to share. Take a look at that picture. So these are grade 1 students enjoying the brand new volleyball nets that we have in the gymnasium. Mrs. Hall extremely happy that those came in, and I'm glad to see that students are putting those to use, enjoying their time, which is amazing. And in this case, they're practicing their early volleyball skills by hitting white balloons over the net to see if they can get them over the net and keep a rally going. That is amazing. So nice job, grade 1 students, with your volleyball skills. And we also have a video edition of Good News where we're focusing on the Mayflower and Pilgrim in STEAM Studio. So grades 3 and 4 students had a few different things. They had to design a Mayflower boat. Remember, the Mayflower is how the Pilgrims came over to America a long time ago. And in order for them to come over, there was really no motor power on their boat, so they had to utilize wind. So they had to design a boat that had a sail, and if they blew on it, it had to be able to move it around. So that's the picture that you're going to see on your left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, the Mayflower had pilgrims on there. So the other part of the challenge was to see how many pilgrims they could fit into the Mayflower. And the record, 90 pilgrims, which are those little plastic teddy bears. They had to use their imagination, and that is going to be on the right side. So let's watch the video. All right, should be pretty good. Here we go.
6 and 7. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Now blow on it. See if the sail works.
Oh, there we go, blowing on the boat. And look at all those pilgrim teddy bears going into that Mayflower picture there. Or Mayflower boat, pardon me. Ooh, look at them going in there.
4.
Ooh, awesome. Oh, I see one in the water, but that's okay.
7. 8.
All right, awesome. And if you noticed on the picture on, or the video, pardon me again, I keep saying picture because normally they're the picture edition of good news, not the video. If you notice on the left-hand side, they started to put their teddy bears in there also. All right, very cool. Steam Studio breaking all the rules and breaking all the barriers by doing some fun things and a lot of fun learning things up there in the library. So get your celebration round of applause hands ready to go for these good news stories. Here we go. All right, that was super loud. I had to crank up the volume. I wanted you to hear the kids working together. Remember, keep those good news stories coming. I'd be happy to share them out on morning announcements. You never know when your good news stories could be up there, but I do enjoy seeing what's happening in classrooms and sharing it out. All right, here we go. All right, I think I gotta move this slide. There we go. Sometimes when you hit it again, it plays it all over again. Mr. Domina, a little rusty on McAvinnue's morning announcements, so hopefully the Wednesday edition will be a little bit smoother. When you usually see the blank screen, you know it's time to talk about our core values, right? And everybody should know what our core values are. That's right. The first one's respect. The second one is responsibility. And the third one is safety. So today's challenge is that I want to focus on responsibility. I want you to start your week strong. I want you to do all things that are responsible by following your schedule. I want you to complete your work. And I want you to do all of those things to launch our week in a very responsible manner. So remember, it's very easy to come off the weekend and feel very tired and say, you know what, I'm going to take Monday off and then I'm really going to start to work hard on Tuesday. That's very challenging to do because then you're already behind. So what I want you to do, follow your schedule, get your work done, and put out 100% effort because that's what we're responsible, McAvinue Lions do. And that is your challenge for today. It's very easy to launch into our core value challenge on Monday when we focus on responsibility. All right. So give me a double thumbs up if you think you're going to be able to work on responsibility today. All right. I like it. And remember, when we put respect, responsibility, and safety all together, that's right. We will continue to make McAvinue the best school that we all know. So that's it. That is a very rusty edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements. Mr. Domina tripped over his words all over the place. Mr. Domina also had problems with the transition. But listen, sometimes when you bring something back after you haven't done it for a long time, it's not going to be perfect. And that's okay, right? You make mistakes and you overcome the mistakes and you say, I'm going to get better next time. That happens even for adults. And even in this case, Mr. Domina, your principal, hey, I'm going to clean it up on Wednesday. We'll see what happens. All right. So remember to work hard today, laugh today, smile today, and remember your core value challenge of responsibility today. It's going to be amazing. All right. So the weather is going to be awesome all week. Remember, we have a short week because Thursday we have no school because of Veterans Day. I'm sure your teachers will be talking about it over the next 3 days, but take advantage and get outside and get some fresh air. And speaking of nice weather, it is cool out in the morning and then it's going to get a little bit warmer during the day. So boys and girls, please dress in layers so that when you get warm, you can take off a layer and still be dressed appropriately for school. You don't want to come in a t-shirt and shorts because it's far too cold in the morning for that. Or you don't have to come with your giant winter jacket on and then just have like a sweatshirt on top of it and a bunch of extra things that might not be needed. So dress appropriately. You can dress in layers and take those things off as the temperature increases. All right, sound good? That is it for the Monday edition of McAvinnue's morning announcements. I'm glad to be able to bring it back, and I'll catch up with you first thing on Wednesday morning. Take it easy, everyone. See ya.